You know, I remember when I was a kid, and any day that an Amiibo released, I would wake up in the morning, 5, 6 a.m. I'd make it to pretty much every store that would have Amiibo, Target, Best Buy, GameStop, you name it. And I would just do everything in my power to get the Amiibo that released, regardless of whether or not they had it. I was going to get it at the end of the day, regardless. And yeah, it was a nice, happy, simpler time. So thank God I managed to become smart for once. So yeah, in a shocking move by Nintendo, they decided to actually start producing a ton of Amiibo. And right here I got the first, wave of the Amiibo releases. And that would be the new Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Amiibo. They released the Link one when did that Amiibo release? It released earlier this year. But now, about however many months after then, they finally released the next part of those Amiibo, which are, let's see, Ganondorf and Zelda. Admittedly, I was surprised that they decided to make more of the Amiibo. It's a happy surprise, of course, but honestly, I kind of thought they were just gonna, to be fair, I didn't expect them to make more Amiibo come this year. I thought they were going to start or keep the track record of the Smash Bros. Once and then one or two, but I guess Nintendo finally realized that as long as you market to people like me, I'm going to buy it. Yeah. Sorry about that. I forgot that thumbnails are important for this type of thing, but anyways, here are both the Amiibo right here. I think I'm going to start off with Zelda because she's the cheaper one, but anyways, here is her in her beautiful box and whatnot. That's, there's a reason I don't like FedEx, despite the fact I don't really keep sealed Amiibo much. Anyways, this is the front, of course. You got the back side. In case people want to know what you can do with this Amiibo, because I'm not going to lie, I don't really use the Amiibo for Amiibo things, but if you do use it, you could get even a rare item. Use this Amiibo to receive helpful items to aid in your adventure. So you get you usage out of it. That's the only part I actually have to talk about functionality with Amiibo. So let's just crank into it. It's actually a pretty decent Amiibo. I don't know. First thing I noticed when I was in the box is it's definitely a face, if you ask me. But honestly, the colors are pretty nice, actually. I really like Zelda's dress and whatnot. It's a very nice color of... Is that teal or cyan? I honestly can't tell. Me in post, can you tell me what color this is supposed to be? Thanks. But yeah, honestly, the Amiibo looks pretty decent. Of course, she's, well, floating. But I think the Amiibo's pretty nice overall. It's really hard to talk about Amiibo and quality when I could just show it, and it's yeah, you can probably piece together what I mean when I say the face is a bit wonky. Not bad, just wonky. But yeah, of course, she's got the Master Sword. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what happened to the Master Sword. Please don't kill me, please, please. But yeah, as an avid Amiibo collector, yeah, this one's definitely good. Honestly, I'd argue it's better than most. Well, yeah, I think it's better than most of the Legend of Zelda Amiibos that I've released, but is it one of the best ones? Well, let's compare her to Link, because I think that's a very fair comparison, and yeah, honestly, she is pretty good. Of course, I don't really think that Zelda's trying to compete with the rest of the Zelda Amiibos. Honestly, I don't even think Nintendo cares if it competes as long as they know that they can get money from me, but yeah, if you compare both of these two Amiibo, yeah, I think Zelda looks really good. That's it. But in terms of the Amiibo that do get me excited, that would happen to be Ganondorf. I have very high expectations for this one because they decided that Ganondorf would be $20, and I mean, from first impressions, yeah, I can kind of see why it was $20. I'll show you the back of it just because. Yeah, use this Amiibo to receive helpful items to aid whatever, so use it for that. You don't even really need to buy them. You can just, you know, in fact, hold on, let me see if I can tap this on with my Switch real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I believe they had changed the Amiibo recently to where now you can just tap it or whatever and it doesn't cause issues if you keep it in the box. Like, I think if you just, you know. I promise you it should scan. But anyways, here's Ganondorf. Front, sides, back. But that's not what I care about. All I care about is the inside. So I'm just gonna crack this bad boy open, literally. And here we are. The man, the myth, the legend, Ganondorf. If there's one thing I can tell you so far that I think is pretty obvious in the camera, he is a very big boy. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I held it up like this and I almost thought to myself, did they just make Wind Waker again? But that's just a me thing. Honestly, I really like this one. Do I think it's better than Zelda, honestly? No, not really. I don't know. Something about just, I like Zelda's color scheme maybe more. Maybe that's just it. But that's not to say I don't like Ganondorf. I think Ganondorf's amiibo still looks really damn cool. It's just, you know, maybe I'm just a sucker for teal or cyan or whatever the fuck this color is. I don't know. You're not a lawyer. Anyways, yeah, you got Ganondorf in his pose, whatnot, holding his sword, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think maybe the reason why it got the $20 price point versus Zelda with the $16 price point has to do more with the fact that the base is bigger, I think. Again, I don't know. I don't know how Nintendo comes up with their prices, but in terms of a size comparison or putting it next to another amiibo, I'll put this up next to Link, and yeah, Link's definitely shorter than Ganondorf, but that's it. Yeah, and so here are all three of them lined up next to each other. Now, in terms of my overall thoughts, I don't know, I just didn't have a lot to say this time. I just think it's a nice, solid amiibo lineup this time. They look good. They don't look cheap, really. Maybe some details could be just a little bit improved. But yeah, overall, I'd say this was a pretty solid lineup this time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these on the shelf, so I'm just gonna wrap things up. Hope you all liked, subscribe, left a comment, whatever. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks from now because of more Amiibo. Bye.